Money may not be the most important thing in the world, but it impacts everything that truly matters. It shapes your lifestyle, affects your healthcare, and influences your daily decisions. You might think of money as nothing more than numbers, endless spreadsheets, or a math equation that needs to be solved. But real financial decisions go beyond mathematics. We must factor in our emotions. The true nature of money is the delicate dance between 20% knowledge and 80% behavior. It's not about knowing the numbers or understanding the principles. It's about how you apply that knowledge, how you manage your emotions, and how you make decisions that align with your long-term goals. That's why the key to getting out of debt isn't relying on formulas, but about transforming your behavior through actions. We all come from different generations, raised by parents with varying incomes and different values, born into different economic environments and experiencing distinct job markets and levels of opportunity. We all have unique experiences with how money works. Take the stock market, for example. A person who grew up during the strong performance of the S&P 500 in the 1970s is likely to have a positive view of investing and feel confident about participating in the market. In contrast, someone raised during the stagnant stock market of the 1950s may have developed a negative view of the market and a lower inclination to invest. These contrasting experiences during their formative years have shaped vastly different attitudes toward investing and financial decision-making. Every financial decision we make is influenced by the information we have at the time and filtered through our unique mental model of how the world works. These mental models are shaped by our personal experiences, cultural influences, and the values passed down from our parents. As Housel puts it, people do some crazy things with money, but no one is crazy. Each of us have unique worldviews, personal life experiences, and our own perspectives. Hedge fund executive James Simons is hailed as one of the greatest investors in history, achieving an astounding 66% annual return, which is 3 times higher than Warren Buffett's. Yet despite Simon's spectacular success, Warren Buffett is still 75% wealthier than Simons. This is because Simons began achieving his legendary returns only at the age of 50, whereas Buffett had already been compounding his wealth at an annual rate of 22% for 40 years. Buffett started investing seriously at just 10 years old. By the age of 30, his net worth had already surpassed $1 million, which is equivalent to $9.3 million today. His skill is investing, but his secret is time. He's been compounding his wealth for over 3/4 of a century. This is the magic of compounding. You don't need tremendous returns to create tremendous results. Good investing isn't about earning the highest returns. It's about earning solid returns consistently over the longest period of time. In 1968, there were approximately 640,000 high schools around the world, educating a total of 303 million students. Among them, only one small private school in Seattle had access to computers. Within its walls, a young teenager sat unaware that he was about to seize a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. That student was Bill Gates, whose future would forever change the course of technology and history. In a world where computers were rare and expensive, being a high schooler with access to one was like hitting a 1 in a million jackpot. If that computer hadn't been installed at Lakeside, Microsoft might not exist today. But Gates wasn't alone in his curiosity or his vision. He had a close friend, Kent Evans, a brilliant mind and his partner in countless projects at Lakeside. Together, they dreamed of building something extraordinary. Tragically, however, Kent's story ended before it truly began. He died in a mountaineering accident, leaving Gates to carry forward the shared vision they had for the future. Gates experienced 1 in a million luck by attending a school that provided him access to tools most could only dream of, while Evans faced a 1 in a million risk of losing his life during a climbing expedition. The same force, the same magnitude, working in opposite directions. Every outcome in life is shaped by forces beyond individual effort. Luck and risk are invisible players in all our stories, guiding our paths opening doors, and sometimes closing them. Be honest about the role these forces play in your life. Embrace the reality that we don't control 100% of our outcomes through our actions. Focus on what you can control and let the rest take care of itself. In a society where success is often judged by material possessions, many people focus more on appearances than on building genuine financial wealth. Someone driving a $100,000 car might look wealthy, but the only data point you have about their wealth is that they are either $100,000 poorer than before or $100,000 deeper in debt. This is where the problem lies. Modern capitalism has turned fake it until you make it into a thriving industry. It convinces us to buy things we don't need with money we don't have just to impress people we don't know. As a result, many live beyond their means and rely on debt to fund their flashy lifestyles. However, true wealth isn't reflected in the money you spend, the vacations you enjoy, the cars you drive, or the depreciating assets you love to flaunt on social media. Real wealth is found in financial assets that haven't yet been converted into the stuff you see. As Morgan Housel puts it, spending money to show people how much money you have is the fastest way to end up with less money.